Oh, girl, that's a big one right there. And it took me some time to even come here and, publicly talk about my experience with that because, to be honest, I shared stuff like this about my experience over the last couple of months on my burner accounts where I'm like, no face, no case, but y'all don't know me over there. And now that I feel more comfortable about where I am in my recovery stage, I do feel like it's really important for us to talk about. Because I do already talk about the importance of mental health and advocating for your mental health as a black woman, as an entrepreneur. But for real, I put myself in therapy just a few months ago. Yeah, I was still very much active. I was still very much still making content here with you guys. You would have never known. But baby, I was going to fuck through it. I actually was hospitalized from October of 2024 to actually December, the end of the year, completely. And during that time, I was in intensive programs and hospitalization programs, so I could really take advantage of, yeah, probably a fast track through a lot of trauma. But for me, I knew and spirit had told me in order for me to go to this next level, I had to do this and I had to do this now or then. You get what I'm saying? But you got to think about it like there's nothing wrong with therapy. We have stigmatized it. We have, because of religion, added all of these different layers to the value, true value of going to therapy, of taking mental health medication and stuff like that. But there's nothing wrong with taking care of yourself. In fact, it's a power. In fact, it is a superpower because you will see how many other people in your family have not done it because of those same stigmas and stereotypes. Really get the chance to sit with yourself, be in sister circles. If it's not all black women, at least being around other people to talk about the things that you've been through and finding ways to come out on the other side of that are going to make a difference, a world of a difference in your outlook on life, your outlook on yourself, your outlook on your business, okay? I can't even tell you where I would be mentally speaking right now if I had not put myself in therapy back in October. I don't even think I would have even had this social media page. Like, everything that I would have been doing right now would be totally fucking different. I wouldn't even got to the point where I had damn near 25,000 followers on this app because this work that I'm doing right now for AfroDomme was a revelation that I had in therapy. While I was unpacking all of those other things, that's how the blessing, that's how the message came to me to really invest into the community and create AfroDomme so that as black content creators in the spicy industry, we can have our own space and program and payment platforms that are safe. But you see how I always say spirit will put you in the right place in the right time and give you the information when you listen. If I hadn't listened and didn't do it or continued to fight it like some of our ancestors and some of our living elders have done. Think about how all your parents, uncles, grandparents who haven't gone to therapy but actually fucking need to. That is how you break generational traumas. That's how you really break cycles. That is how you unblock your blessings. Y'all talk about, going to the crossroads and lighting all these candles to do unblock busters and shit like that. But baby, the biggest unblocking is taking your ass to therapy. So I know I'm in my sacred space and I'm not on the camera right now, but I really did want to share this while it was on my heart because I get a lot of channels and downloads while I'm in the water. But for those of you who are, let's say, for example, you're at a 9 to 5 or something like that as an entrepreneur, if you have a long-term or a short-term disability policy, do what you need to do to get that approved for you to go to therapy, okay? And I would suggest getting the long-term policy so that you can go to a therapy clinic or a facility where you can stay there, or you can, do the program where you go in the morning and they let you leave in the afternoon or something like that. But I would suggest using your long-term, short-term disability coverage if you have it to make sure that you go to therapy because mental health is covered as a disability on the long and short-term policies. They will pay you out so you don't have to use FMLA, right? You can still get paid for all of this. And then do like I do or do like I did and take all the time that you need on your long and short term, okay? Collect that check because you paying for the insurance policy. And baby, once you feel like you in a better place, use that money that you made from your long-term, short-term and go ahead and leave that job so that you can start pursuing your business or whatever you need to do full time. But take care of yourself because you deserve it.